Hello, third grade. We are back to our story, An Instrument for God. This is a story about Isabel Kuhn and her husband and daughter. They went to the mountains of China to be missionaries to the Lisu people. And I hope you enjoyed reading part one yesterday. Today we're going to finish up with part two. And today we're going to be introduced to a girl whose name is Eldest Sister. And we're going to see that she loves music and that she loves the baby organ. So I do have again some think about questions for you to think about as you're reading the story. And there's also 5 more questions for you to answer as you go through and read the story and then watch this video. So you are going to need to watch the video in order to answer those questions or see what the questions are. So today you're reading page 38 to 41 and adding the 5 questions that we're going to do today to the 5 questions that you did yesterday. Okay, so let's go through and look at some vocab words here. Curious. What do you think the word curious means? If I say, the curious cat sniffed the new chair. Curious just means when you're interested in something. Maybe you're intrigued about something. The curious little boy could not wait to open his Christmas present. Curious. Reverent. There was a reverent silence as the funeral began. I'm sorry. There was a reverent silence as the funeral began. Reverent means showing respect, showing honor. Many times we say to show reverence to older people. So we're basically talking about having a certain respect, honor for that which is special in our lives. Congregation, and those who go to church, you will sometimes hear your pastor say, "Welcome, congregation." Well, a congregation is basically the congregation listened to the pastor preach. Congregation basically is a group of people that gather inside of a church. And many times pastors will greet the congregation before they start the service each Sunday. All right, so think about it. How will the Lisu people react to the baby organ? So as you're reading your story today, think about that. And then here are the questions that I want you to answer. So the directions are to answer the following questions on notebook paper. You can just write the answers only. You don't need to copy down the questions. But there are 2 questions. And here's number 3. Number 4. How does God use the baby organ? That is one for you to think about. And remember, why? Why did eldest sister first come to church? So I'm looking for an answer that answers why. Why did the eldest sister come to church? And then number 5, why does Isabel cry when eldest sister accepts Christ? So these are questions you need to think about as you're reading, and then give me good answers on a sheet of notebook paper. Talking it over. And after you read the story, I want you to talk this over maybe with a sibling or parents. What talent do you have that God could use? In the story, we saw that God used the Kuhns to go to a mountainous region of China and reach the Lisu people. They did it by using their music, playing the baby organ. So what talent do you have? Do you sing? Maybe you can play an instrument. Maybe you're good at just making people feel wonderful and great and talking to them. We all don't have to sing. We all don't have to play the piano. Some of us do, some of us don't. But God has given each one of you a special talent, a special gift that He wants you to use to reach other people for the kingdom of Christ. So talk it over with your parents. Find out what is it that makes you you. What talent do you have? What desire do you have? A lot of times our talents come out in our desires. What do we want to do? So talk to your parents about this. Find something in your life that makes you or find something in your life that God has given you that you can use to get people saved, to get people to church, to get them into heaven one day. All right, I hope you have a great day. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we'll do worksheets, and then Thursday and Friday, we'll be back in the classroom. So I'm looking forward to seeing you. Have a great day. Miss you.